Hello, very good and welcome to Clim. Today we're going to show you how to create this effect. And which one? I'm going to put an eye right here. The first thing you need to keep in mind to create this effect is the mark we've placed on the forehead. We'll use this mark later to do motion tracking. Are we going for a single take or what? Me. Yes. To do it, this time we'll use Mocha. We create a mask around the mark with this pen and click Analyze. We press Ctrl S to save the parameters and go back to After Effects. We create a null object, and in the layer where we applied the Mocha tracking, we open the Tracking Data tab, and where it says Layer Export To, we select the null. Now we have the tracker data on the null object. To remove the mark from the forehead, the first thing we're going to do is duplicate the layer, and using the clone stamp, we'll clone from the outside in until the mark is gone. We pre-compose the layer and select Move Attributes. Now in the pre-composition, we right-click, go to Time, and freeze frame. Now we have a shot of the face without the mark. Now let's move on to the eye. Hello? Now let's move on to the eye. We can do this in two ways. Either copy the eye from the same shot or copy the eye from a different shot. To copy the eye from a different shot, what we need to do is copy the eye from a shot that's not the same one. That's why it's different. If we use a different shot, we can do this. But in this case, since we want the eyes to move at the same time, we'll use the same shot. We duplicate the original layer again. We pre-compose and open the composition. Inside here, we'll duplicate the layer again, and on this one, we'll do motion tracking to stabilize it. We place the point on the edge of the eye and hit Analyze. When it's done, edit, target, and apply. On the top layer, first we freeze the frame and then create a mask that we'll use to remove the eyebrow. Back in the original composition, we create a black solid above the eye composition. We right-click on that composition and set it to Alpha Mate. On the solid layer, we make a mask around the eye and increase the color a bit. We link the solid to the eye and the eye to the null. We place the eye on the forehead and adjust the color if necessary. Now let's animate the eye opening. We set a keyframe on the eye mask and animate it to close the eye. We look for the vector blur effect and apply it to the layer. We're going to animate that as well. We activate the amount stopwatch and set it to about 23 when the eye is closed. Then when the eye is open, we set it to 0. We'll also activate the opacity stopwatch so it disappears from the tone. We animate all of this. Now let's add some distortion. We create a new adjustment layer and place it below the eye layer. That's because what we want to distort is what's underneath the eye. We apply the liquefy effect to the adjustment layer. Now we look for the position of the null object to which we pasted the Mocha properties, and we can find it by pressing P for position. Now we go to the liquefy effect, and where it says distortion mesh, we need to click the stopwatch while holding down Alt. This window here should open. Now we link it. This parameter with the Mocha position. Anything you modify in the liquefy effect will be adjusted in the image. To create the effect of actually opening an eye on the forehead, we take the liquefy tool's finger and drag it upwards. Now to create the animation, we need to activate the distortion percentage stopwatch. When the eye is open, it stays at 100%, and when it's closed, we lower it to 0. If you want to make it smoother, we can select the most important distortion percentage keyframe. We right-click. Keyframe Assistant, and there we select where it says Easy Ease In and Easy Ease Out. Thank you, and that's it. Subscribe for more tutorials. Subscribe over here. On this side, click to subscribe, and here there will also be a video. Check out this guy. And that's all for the next video. See you next time. What are you doing? I can't see it. Go back now, right away.